Hey guys, today we're going to be ranking some coasters at Knott's Berry Farm. I made this video quite a while ago, but since then my opinions have changed, among other things. So we're going to redo it. I'm going to start off with Accelerator. My opinions on it haven't changed that much. I really love the launch on this ride. My biggest problem with it is that it doesn't usually open with the park. Sometimes it doesn't open at all, but in terms of ride experience, my opinion on it hasn't changed too much. But since they added the new train, I think it's been running a lot smoother, and so I think that gives it some bonus points. So I'm going to put it in the high A tier. Next is Hang Time right down the street, and I'm not going to lie to you, this was my favorite roller coaster at one point, but I think it's kind of fallen off recently. I don't know, the more I ride it, the more I realize it's actually not that intense. Obviously, the major selling point of this coaster is the vertical lift and the hanging part, but beyond that, the layout's alright. So I think this one's gonna downgrade into a higher B tier. Not quite A tier, just a little bit below. Next is Coast Rider. I already made an entire video just dogging on this coaster. You already know my opinion on it. I'm putting it as low on this tier list as it possibly can, so I guess in this case it's F, but if it could go lower, I'd put it lower. I hate that coaster. Next is Pony Express, but I'm not gonna use my face in this one because I already recorded it, but I accidentally messed up without realizing it, and I don't want to record it again. So yeah, it's definitely unique in the sense that you sit on it like it's a horse. So I think that that's the major selling point of this coaster. But to be completely honest, it just doesn't satisfy me enough. The launch isn't too forceful, and the layout is honestly the most boring layout I think I've ever ridden on a coaster. You will only catch me in line for this if it is literally a walk-on. The queue space for it isn't even that large, yet still averages a wait time of like 2 hours every day. I don't understand. The operations on it are just horrible, I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot where I ranked this one last time, but I think it's like a mid-C tier. Next is Montezuma's Revenge. Now I know this coaster has been closed for quite some time, so I guess it's not really fair to rank it with everything else. But from what I remember back in 2022, it was a pretty decent coaster with a pretty good launch for its age. Obviously, it's not the most intense coaster in the world, but it is historical. I think it also goes in the B tier, maybe a little bit below Hang Time. Next is Silver Bullet, and I completely forgot how forceful this ride is. I feel like Silver Bullet often goes overlooked, and I don't understand why. Because I was at Knott's the other day, and Hang Time was a 45-minute wait. Then I went to Silver Bullet and there was nobody in line. We walked in, got on the ride, walked out, and then we went on like 5 more times. I think it's a really good coaster, especially in the back row. You really feel some of those G's. And don't even get me started on the helix at the end. That is... Actually, I don't even know what it feels like. I just black out every time. I don't even know if I ranked this one last time, but I think this one also goes in the S tier. Finally, we have Ghost Rider, which last time I said was overrated, but I rode it for the first time since being diagnosed with cancer, and it was genuinely some of the most fun I've had in a really long time. We sat in the back row, and you really get some of that airtime in the second half. Is it worth waiting 3 hours? I stand by my statement. No, it's not. Let's be real, 3 hours is a really long time to wait for a roller coaster. But if I was given the choice between waiting 3 hours for Ghost Rider and 3 hours for the log ride, I'm gonna choose Ghost Rider. It's actually my new favorite coaster, and I don't know why it wasn't from the beginning. For a little bit, it wasn't even top 5. I don't understand how my own mind works. S+. You're probably waiting for me to say the thing, huh? Too bad.